What's up, guys? This is Christian Brindle with Six-Figure Medicare Agent, and I hope you had a wonderful Christmas season, and I hope you're in store for a great new year. I was planning on bringing you guys an online training that I've been working on about making calls as a Medicare agent and how to gain new clients by phone exclusively without spending any money on marketing. That's how I really got my business up there when I didn't have any money and I couldn't afford to market or anything like that. So I'm running some errands, going for a quick stroll in my neighborhood. And the neighborhood is all new properties. So our home was just built in the last year, roughly, maybe a little bit over. And so they're working on new houses behind me in the back here, expanding the neighborhood. So all of these houses have come up within the last year, some of them within the last 6 months. And so I thought this would be a great time to kind of share my thoughts on something that I think is vitally important, that a tremendous amount of Medicare agents and brokers don't take advantage of on a day-to-day basis. And it's something that there's no better time to get this implemented into your routine in your daily schedule going into the new year for 2020, and that is setting your goals. In my opinion, in my years of doing this, I do not believe there is anything that, well, I wouldn't say that. I would say that there's very few things that contributed more positively to my success than setting goals, setting targets, keeping my targets and my goals in front of me and in front of my eyes at all times. It's probably one of the biggest factors that allowed me to build a six-figure income, and it will be one of the most deciding factors of me building a multi-million-dollar a year agency. If you study people, and I have for many years, I've had a fascination with people that have been incredibly successful, and I'm talking, the Hilton family. I'm talking, the Warren Buffetts of the world, the Grant Cardones of the world, people that I really admire and I look up to. I've always wondered, what do they do that has made them tremendously successful that everybody else doesn't do? I just got done reading a book called The Compound Effect by Darren Hardy, and Darren Hardy is the founder of Success Organizations and Success Magazine, which is a very large personal development company, and Darren Hardy is a very wealthy person individually, and he's accomplished a lot in his career. And basically the book talks about, and I'm planning on doing a video where we do a review on it for insurance agents and how I think you can apply it into your business. But in a nutshell, what he talks about in the book is the power of habits. It's a huge theory, and that's a huge theme in the book, that the difference between successful people and unsuccessful people is successful people have good habits routinely that compound over long periods of time, and unsuccessful people have bad habits that compound over a long period of time. And it might not seem like much in the moment, a tiny little choice, but it compounds by doing it over and over and over a long period of time, and it makes a huge difference in how successful or unsuccessful that you are. And I think that applies in everything, but especially in a career like ours as in Medicare insurance agents, or insurance agents in general. If you're just watching this and you don't do Medicare particularly, but you're an insurance agent, our success is so tremendously based on what we're able to bring as far as value to the consumer's standpoint, what kind of value we're able to bring to the marketplace. And I think it's a very, very good book. I'll be doing a video about it, particularly where we go into a little bit more detail. But this all ties together. I'm going somewhere with this. Goals are vitally important, and as I said earlier, I believe it's one of the most trackable, and you can look back and see like, oh, that's what made the difference. That's what tipped the scale in my favor, was making goals that helped me build a six-figure income. And all the people that I mentioned, all the people that have been tremendously successful, a huge majority of them, I'm not going to say all of them because I haven't studied every single successful person, but you see a common trend that they all have huge beliefs and put a huge amount of importance in goal setting and targeting and making sure that you are on a daily basis even tracking your goals. And that's something that I've tried to do. And that's something that if you're not doing, you have to do, because you can't get to where you want to go if you don't know where you want to go. And that's the whole importance of setting goals and tracking your success, is make sure that you're setting a target where you want to go. Because then you can step by step put a plan into motion on what it's going to take for you to get there. It doesn't matter how large or small of a goal, but people that write down goals, consistently write out plans and steps of actions that they can take to get to those goals, are, in my opinion, 1,000% more likely to reach those goals than people that just think, oh, I'd like to do this, but they don't write it out, they don't see it in front of them, and they don't picture it as well in their mind because they're not seeing it day to day before they go to bed, when they wake up in the morning. So if you're not tracking your goals, you're not writing them out each and every day at this point in your career, I encourage you to do so. Just something small like that can, like that book, The Compound Effect, said, can compound over a long period of time, and it can make a world of difference, even just a small change like that. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you have a great new year. I hope you had a wonderful Christmas, like I said. And please don't hesitate to let me know on what you'd like to see in future videos. Make sure you're getting where you want to go, whether that's a new house, whether that's a brand new property, whether that's, to travel all the time, whether it's just to be able to take care of your family. Make sure that you're putting that out on paper. See it with your eyes so that you can fully picture it with your mind. Have a great one, guys. Talk soon.